most of us can agree that gladiatorial combat is probably not cool in the modern age, you know, in which one person dies of being mauled with a sword. But one company called Unified Weapons Master wants to bring gladiatorial combat or weapons combat into the modern age. Let's take a look.
What would it look like if Iron Man competed in martial arts? Probably like this. These warriors are wearing Lurica high-tech armor, a design from the land down under. The suits are made of light, flexible material and are equipped with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, a camera, a microphone, and 52 pressure sensors. This armor lets fighters practice forms of weapons-based combat that would otherwise injure or even kill their opponents. The sensors track the location and severity of every blow.
So basically, what this company wants to do is to do for what the UFC had done for mixed martial arts for weapons combat, because there are many martial arts across the world that deal exclusively with weapons, though you can't really play them for sport without dismembering brutally or murdering someone.
Right.
These suits of armor are very, they're high-tech. They can be able to record hits and how hard it was and what it would have done in a true situation.
Yeah.
And they're also lightweight and easy to move. They remind me a little bit of maybe Tony Stark or RoboCop.
They look like
Master
shock
Chief.
suits, and they look like the Halo shock suits that are amazing. This company is Australian, by the way.
Yes.
And they have done a couple rounds of funding, and they're connected, from what my understanding is, with a major sports casting. So they're trying to really go the UFC route, in which there will be a dedicated channel for it, or dedicated content provider for it. And my thought is, like, just the way that UFC started, and it was mixed martial arts. But after you put all the martial arts together, one of them tends to kind of like...
One of them is the king.
One of them is the king, and it tends to kind of develop its own style.
Yeah.
That you know, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu pretty much dominated after the first couple of years of UFC, and now it's like a weird mixed form of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu just for UFC.
I chose the wrong one when I was doing mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
I chose Jeet Kune Do, which doesn't really focus on grappling.
No.
So yeah.
So do you have any predictions on what weapon might come out?
I mean, I have a feeling. Well, these are
Sword,
giant suits.
Bow staff.
Yeah.
Eskrima.
I think it's going to be a short knife.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Short
I bet knife
I
is
think it's going to be like a small, like machete size knife. I think that's what's going to end up doing the best. And even a lot of the promo photos already show a lot of that type of weapon being used. You know, and because a lot of the other stuff that they're saying, like sword and bow staff, a lot of that depends on hyper agility.
Right.
You know, and
It
even
does
though
have
they're
the
lightweight
reach.
suits, they're still not. It's still not. You know,
I
you in a
think
kimono.
the right athlete could make it work.
Yeah,
True.
And it's the same thing with mixed martial arts too. The right athlete in a martial art could make it work.
Right, but then that he will be probably a. And that will be awesome too, because he will be the guy that does that. He'll be a standalone athlete.
What I got excited about this was it's basically Power Rangers, which I'm super excited
Do
about.
you like Power Rangers?
I do like Power
Andrew?
Rangers. But like coming at it from like a branding opportunity, like there's full suits now that you can either like make a color or put on logos like a NASCAR thing.
stickers everywhere.
NASCAR
But like because you can't see the face behind it, like with a
There's no
UFC
personality.
fighter,
Yeah.
you've got to make it into the suit or the weapon or like this is the halberd guy.
Are you saying that at some point, like there might be like a costume element
Heck
to these
yes,
suits?
there
One
better
guy's
be.
gonna show up as Master Chief, and
Yeah.
everyone's gonna love
Love it.
him.
And
Right.
one guy
Already
is going to have a
predicted it.
bow staff with like dragon horns or
I'm
a
so
helmet,
excited for that.
And
Right?
I'm sold.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
yeah,
going to
yeah.
be you?
They have my subscription money.
And not only that, this probably is way in the future, but like the consumer buying these suits in some form or another, that's what LARPing is.
Yeah, but that's going to be difficult because you know that all these guys are signed with huge liability waivers.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they have
yeah,
tech
yeah.
staff on hand. That's an interesting point that I was interested in too. This is based a lot on, it's very lenient upon technology.
Yeah.
And, you know, it would definitely be its own style of combat for sure. But how legitimate are these turnouts going to be? Like in a very close match that's based on scoring and points? Like, is there going to be issues in which the technology may fail,
Right.
or it may not be as reliable as what they hoped, and that may call the matches?
Well, moving into the future, do you think we would move more towards technology-reliant games or
Absolutely.
Because I think that would happen in the future.
Right.
Because if you strap on, like you're in the full suit and you have like the, what's it called?
So
Oculus
close.
Rift?
Oculus Rift.
Okay.
So if you add an Oculus Rift to that suit, it's giving you like impulses or whatever, and you can take damage based off of what's happening in the game.
Right. But
Or
that's
something.
but that's a game. This is
This
a
is-
competition.
Right,
you
but
know?
moving games into the physical realm
Right.
is what I'm
But
going
even
for.
then, like most competitive sports that are mainstream are reffed by a human person.
Yeah.
You know, under all, and they have technology in order to aid, but still the calls are usually done by a person. In this circumstances, it's going to be called by software.
Yes,
you
but
know?
you can still see the blows happening just like any
You
other
can.
match.
That's true.
And you can do like a
But since we
replay.
have that ability to register, severity and location of
Right.
hits, I think that would definitely lend to a more digital scorekeeping. Which, by the way, they have not worked out the point system
Right.
yet. Still super early in development, not imminent. However, super cool. Would you watch this? I would. And
Heck
would you
yes.
participate in this? Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Let us know below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe.